Alrighty, welcome back to Dark Souls. Last time we killed the Taurus demon and we parried to some dude like 100 times and he died. This time we're gonna pop some souls, we're gonna level some things up. Okay, we only have one soul. Pop one soul, level up a whole bunch. And the reason we chose Deprived is because they start off with like everything nice and low. So that means that we can have all our stats where we want them. Don't have to put them into stupid things. Plus the club is a pretty good starting weapon, so. We will switch to the Uji Katana once we can actually wield it, but we need 14 and 14, and it's honestly, in my opinion, more important to get 20 Vitality first. There are ways that you can like farm souls if you really feel like tryharding it, but I would definitely not recommend it. So you're gonna run up here, stand away from the fire. Like right here, you can farm souls pretty easily. The dragon will just kill them for you. You get like 500 free souls every time you do that. Now you just sit here and stare at the dragon, right in the eyes. You can shoot his tail, but you know there's no real reason to do that right now. We will equip some. There we go. Then he jumps down, run past him, hit him in the tail once, miss. Alright, that was not good. Oh, fire. So much fire. Now what you're going to want to do is light this bonfire. And dragon goes bye-bye. Nifty little shortcut right there. And you go over here, and there's a statue that you can sometimes activate when there aren't enemies around, apparently. So go hit the enemies, come back to the statue. Apparently I can't kneel at it. That might be because I killed that guy at the shop. It's really weird. Oh, you might have to, like, help Solaire or whatever first. Bonfire. Pull the lever. This is just a nice little shortcut. You can go below, but there's a bunch of poison rats, and they're just annoying as hell, so I'm not going to deal with it. Always backstab when there's, like, a bunch of people around, because the other ones won't mess with you. Apparently they won't mess with you anyway, even though you're just sitting here murdering their brethren. Kick. Club. Club. Claymore. That is a really good weapon. I don't think I can actually wield it right now, either. Yeah. 16 strength. I actually have enough dex for that one. Yeah. Alright, got a soul. Got some more souls. There's a really cool weapon you can get from that dragon if you cut him in the tail. There's a bunch of... Okay, what are you doing? There's a bunch of bosses where you can cut their tails off in this game. I really don't know why they did that, but it's fun. You get super cool items from them, so, you know, might as well if you can. I'm going to actually try and get the Drake sword because it's a good sword. I think it's probably what we'll stick with for now. It's a good beginner's weapon, so. See if Mr. Drake comes back. Hopefully he does. If you're just tuning in, haven't seen the other episodes before, that's cool. What we're doing is going through Dark Souls in the quote-unquote easiest way possible. Alright, guess the dragon doesn't come back. I know there's a way to get him to respawn, but we're just not going to be bothered with it right now. Drake Sword's cool, but it's not essential. So, rest of the bonfire, make those idiots turn back around. Now there's a couple ways to do this next part. Well, first of all, let's go up here and kill stupid Black Knight. Remember, Black Knights are black, Silver Knights are silver. They look pretty much the same. This guy has an ultra great sword. And he will murder your face with it if you let him. But you can parry it. So parry it. And get followed by a cunt. Get stabbed and almost die. Roll back down the stairs, drink some Estus, pray that the other one follows you. Oh my gosh. There's the correct way to play Dark Souls, and there's the pansy way to play Dark Souls. Today we're doing the pansy way. If you can get back to a bonfire and rest, it will reset it. Oh my gosh. Didn't reset him. Don't know why. That's interesting. Okay, that attack I'm pretty sure is not parryable. Ouch. Alright, just parry him. Riposte him. Drink some Estus. Parry him, riposte him. You will get good at this. There's another level where there's just a bunch of these guys, and they're jerks. Don't let them taunt you. No. Come back. Ouch. Ouch again. But don't be afraid. Just parry him, riposte him. And this time we're going to pull something a little different. We're going to run away. Because running away is a viable option in Dark Souls, always. Oh, missed the riposte. That one's actually kind of hard to parry. That one sometimes is impossible to parry. But have no fears. Yeah, I knew he'd fall down there. No, stop that. Just come here. Walk up the stairs. There you go. Ouch. Now fall down the stairs. So you can run back up there, but he'll generally kill you. Where did you come from? Now you pull... Wow. Alright. This episode isn't going great so far. So far we've missed the Drake Sword, gotten wrecked by a skeleton. Balls. So the real way to do this... Come here. Is to kill this bastard first, apparently. So, you know, kill that bastard first. There's a whole bunch of guys over there. We're gonna kill this Black Knight, damn it. Pick up your souls on the way up. Get hit in the face by this guy immediately. Parry, riposte. Biggest thing about Dark Souls is just relaxing. Don't lose your cool even when things are about to go bad. And don't just mindlessly heal. That's another big thing. You know, a lot of people will just like, hey, let's heal, like right now, I'm almost dead. But if you don't have time to heal, you'll generally just get killed. Healing is good at the right time, but at the wrong time, it'll kill you. So as you can see, just hit the left trigger for the parry right when you start swinging. And it's usually not too bad. Parrying is actually a lot easier in Dark Souls 1 than most of the other Dark Souls. Yeah. These guys have a rare chance to drop stuff. Like a shield that you need 16 strength to wield, which I don't have. Unfortunate. So, once you've killed that idiot, we may need more Estus for this. Yeah. It's going to be a little bit until our next bonfire. So remember that time when I said that running was a viable option? Usually, in most places, it's good to like go through and actually get all the items and whatever. This place, there's a guy that's running just on the other side of this wall, and he is actually like right there. He's sprinting over to close this gate. So once he closes it, it's rather difficult to get through. Hit and roll is also a very good option, by the way. Just roll away, keep your distance. This is kind of crowd control. Okay. Remember, when you're fighting lots of people at once, it's good to backstab. Oh, cool, ball grenade. Death happens. I'm not going to edit it out. I'll leave it there. I die sometimes. It happens. But the gate is now locked, so we have to go through this the old-fashioned way, which is still fine. That huge boar up there will mess your life up, so run up here where he can't get to you. Hello, boar. Nice to meet you. And these fun little guys will come up and fight you eventually, someday. Or, you know, wait until you do anything and then they'll come out. Try not to let them heal. That is one thing that's pretty annoying. All the little guys can actually do that in Dark Souls 1. Remember, when there's multiple people around, backstabs are your friend. If you go over here, I don't think the arrows will actually... Yeah, the arrows can't actually get to you over here. Never mind. I'm a liar. A dirty liar. This game is a lot easier once you get the scythe. The problem with this build is it's a little difficult right up until you have the scythe. Once again, backstab is your friend. Another thing with Dark Souls, if something seems too hard, you're probably doing it wrong. For instance, these weird skull things that I just found, if you look at the item description in the menu, you'll see, hey, it attracts enemies. So you throw it at the fire, and that genius boar will wander right into it. And he'll just burn himself to death, because he's a genius. That thing is really hard to fight, especially when you're this low level. Usually it only takes 2. Just stand at the edge, throw it in there. The boar will run at it, cook himself. Yay! Sometimes he'll drop a cool helmet, but today is not that day. Down here, there's a bunch of naked skeletons that'll kill you. And there's one right around the corner, if I remember right. Maybe not, he must have ran away already. Oh, there he is. These guys do not underestimate. Kind of like Walking Dead, you know, they are zombies. Not too bad one at a time, but they will swarm you, like, a lot. Not so much fun. Grab the mystery key. I'm pretty sure that the master key will actually work better than that. Admire your beef jerky arms as you climb up the ladder. Get hit in the face by this fun fellow. Hit this guy in the face. Check out that item over there. Practice your tightrope walking skills. If I remember right, this isn't even anything cool. It's just, yeah, just soul. Which, don't get me wrong, is helpful, but, you know, it's whatever. More ladders, yeah. Something about ladders in Dark Souls 1. They're just everywhere. I mean, they are everywhere. Go through the Seaman Gate. Yep, that's the place we were before down there. We're about to face some Balder Knights. I did have to fight one of them before. They're jerks. They're big, big jerks. But they stagger with a club, so... Wow, this club does no damage to them. Their sword is actually really cool. Again, best way to kill him is backstab. What the heck? Those guys are so hard to kill. Those guys are too hard to kill. Now, if you'll remember, I died on the other side of that stupid gate, so to get my souls back, which I really want to do, I need to get over there. First we'll fight this baddie. Kick. Mace to the face. Mace to the face. There is one other Balder Knight over here. We're not going to mess with him. Oh, we are going to mess with him. Never mind. Yeah. Best way to get those guys is just pummel them to death real fast. When you're using the club at the beginning, it's kind of the best way to fight most people. Just whip it out and beat them to death with it. Don't gotta have any finesse. Alright. My souls are over there. We're out of Estus. But worry not. There aren't like 17 bad guys over here this time. Just one Balder Knight that I pulled. Come on, let's fight. Alright, let's not fight. Let's be friends. Please stop killing me. Backstabs are your friend. Big club. There's two ways to play this game. Like a giant pansy, or just balls to the walls as fast as and hard as you can. Both will work, don't get me wrong. Basement key. That's important later. Now, you can't go through there, but you'll get stabbed in the back by a bunch of Balder Knights. And I have no Estus, so we're going to do one of those fun things that I like to talk about, where we sprint past everybody. Say, screw you, and we just run away. Those beef jerky legs just take you all the way home. Sometimes those guys will follow you like all the way over here, which is kind of annoying. If you hear the tink tink tink, that usually means there's a blacksmith near. There's one NPC over there, but we'll meet up with him later. For now, we kind of need some souls. We need to be able to use our stupid Uji Katana. Probably should have chosen a different class, to be totally honest. But Deprived is good to start with, especially for newbies, so. What do we need for that? We need 14 and 14. Oh my gosh. So close. It's so far away. Alright. If you go down here, there's a guy hitting stuff with a hammer. He's pretty cool. We'll say hi to him for now. Hello. This guy is where you can like learn the Harag gesture for one. And you can also, he'll also like upgrade your items and stuff. Trade him Titanite shards. He'll make your weapons hit harder. There's a couple embers you can find throughout the game. If you bring them back, then he can do even cooler things for you. One thing we did forget to do is use our humanity. Let's talk about kindling now, I think. Pretty good time for it, might as well. So, humanity's pretty rare. Don't go using this too much. This bonfire, though, we'll use quite a few times. So, reverse your hollowing. No more beef jerky legs for now. And kindle. Kindle just increases the amount of Estus flasks you can use at this bonfire by 10. Or by 5, up to 10. Now, I mentioned summoning NPCs. You can only do that while you're human. So, we're human. This next part's going to be a little bit rough, especially because I still can't use the Uji Katana. Probably because I lost 2,000 souls at the beginning. That might be why this is happening to me. Alright, you know what? You guys are jerks, and I hate you. So, that's how to die. Fortunately, like, this part's hard. Expect to die a few times. The really cool thing is if you can get to your souls each time and kill everything up to your souls, then normally you will get a bit of a power spike. And you'll be able to, like, level up and stuff, and you'll get progressively more souls and get stronger and whatever. Just backstab everybody. Yeah. These guys are kind of hard to parry. Easy to backstab, though. So backstab them. Now, right up here, there's a big boy on the right, and there's a channeler on the left who will throw mean things at you. So walk in here, piss this guy off, and bring him out here. Similarly to how we did with the Black Knights. This is like an Iron Knight, I believe. And that's his mace. It does damage. It's not a ton of fun. He's hard to parry. You actually might not be able to parry this guy. Woofta. Not a friendly boy. But he's pretty slow. So just circle him and hit him when you can. Play it nice and patient. What the heck? Don't use Estus, you jerk. If people ever use Estus, just punish it. Because they're just sitting there and there's nothing they can do. So just sprint up to them and hit them as many times as you can. This is our second Firekeeper soul. It's pretty cool. And there's that guy up there. He is a jerk. Big fat jerk. This guy is also a jerk. I'm the worst at this game. It's okay though. That really big Black Knight does not respawn. So, that's a good thing. What have I done? Alright, you know what? I messed up this whole thing. The best thing to do is just backstab everybody. but I have no confidence that I'll survive it. So I'm gonna run back. Totally viable option. Especially for now, like, this build really does not pop off until after you get the scythe. And getting the scythe is kind of difficult. So run back, hit the bonfire, all the enemies restart. Both, actually. Mini-bosses and bosses are the only things that don't come back when you rest at a bonfire. Totally forgot I had a drink here. Okay, so try this again. Thank you. Kill these hooligans. Can I use the halberd yet? 12. Ugh. 16. Ugh. It's okay. We can just backstab people with the mace for now. Not a problem. So the mace has a bleed, but it does a lot less damage. Ujikatana does more damage and does a bleed. Claymore we can't use. Short sword we can use, but it does less damage. So yeah, we're sticking with the club for now. We're gonna run back and grab our souls. And generally, whenever you get something cool, it's best to just go use it. So if you'll remember, we got that soul of a firekeeper. And this is the second super awesome fun time shortcut in the game. Look familiar. Takes you all the way back to Firelink Shrine. There is a little thing you can do up here. We might as well just do it now. If you roll off carefully, you can land on that. And this is the way back to the Undead Asylum. However, we're not going back there just yet. We will soon, but not yet. There's a key. I believe some more souls. We might be able to level up. Cool if we could use the Ujikatana. So remember, we got the Firekeeper soul. So what we're going to do is run over to you. Reinforce Estus Flask. So that just makes it so you heal more with each sip. And it's permanent, never goes away. There's only like 7 of those you can find through each walkthrough, I believe, each playthrough of the game. So for those of you that don't know, you can go through Dark Souls more than once. It's got a new game plus. Alright, we are going to use another Humanity reverse our hollowing. And this time we're not going to die. Because I want to be able to summon Solaire for the next cool boss fight. Ugh, still need 2 more dexterity, huh? Wonder if I can two-hand it. Nope, can't even two-hand it. Alright, that's fun. Club it is. What do we need? 2,600 to level up again? So we opened a shortcut here. And it may be better to just make sure you can use the weapon that you really want first. It's really nice having Vitality up. It's definitely saved me a couple times having that extra health, but I don't know. We shall find out. So we're going to go up here. Not going to mess with this guy at all this time. These Boulder Knights are pretty aggressive. They'll just jump right at you. Yeah, whenever they go to drink Estus, just beat them up. Boulder Armor. Interesting. So whenever you equip something, make sure, yeah, so see, my roll changed with that. I like having the quick roll. It's a lot nicer in my opinion. Now that little guy right there will shoot stuff at you if you're not careful. Okay, guess when you lock onto stuff, it doesn't always mean to kill him. So if you hear that weird little noise, that guy just buffed all these idiots. So now you're going to have a whole bunch of skeletons coming at you. So basically, just hit and roll away. Hit, roll away, heal. Yikes. And yeah, that guy will make them do a lot more damage when he starts doing his weird little dance thing. But eventually you will succeed. Kill all the walking dead. Kinda don't want to fight him in the hallway. And this guy is another mini boss, I guess? He doesn't respawn, so when he does that, just hit him. Not sure where that guy's going. He's just going to dance more, alright. Well, he's usually not that easy to kill. He will take that giant spear and hit you with it sometimes. You can get that spear. It's pretty cool, actually. You could do his weird little dance thing, too. It's pretty funny. This has not been the greatest episode, I'm not gonna lie. It would have been a lot easier if I had gotten the Drake Sword. It's kind of hard to do, though. I'd say I get that right maybe half the time. You know what? I'm not going up here yet. There's one thing we forgot. A couple things we forgot to do. So you want to go back over here. There is one Balder Knight. But, you know, they'll just sprint right at you, so just count on them coming towards you and attacking. And yeah, you kind of just got to be aggressive with those guys. It's the best way to fight them. Because with those swords, they will mess your life up. Roll through this little door thing, and you'll find this guy. Some NPCs are friendly. This one is not. This guy is a dick. We're going to kill him. Not right now. Because he's actually a pretty formidable opponent. What we are going to do is roll through this. Be like, hey, what's that? Humanity. There's only so much of that in the game. You can get it from rats, drop it occasionally. A couple other things, but be careful with how you use your humanity. It's definitely worth it to use it on a boss. What the heck? Sometimes corpses will stick to your feet. And we're just going to go up here. We're going to give this boss fight a try. It's usually not too bad of a boss fight. This is the first bell, by the way. If you remember at the very beginning I said, to beat this game, you got to ring 2 bells, find a bowl, set it on fire, kill 4 more bosses, and kill the last boss. So, when you're human, you can summon people, or NPCs. This is a Knight Solaire we talked to earlier. Friendly guy. And he will help you in this boss fight, which is super nice, because you have to fight 2 gargoyles, and one of them breathes a whole bunch of fire and stuff at you. So, skip the cutscene. Once again, it's on YouTube if you want to see it. You can get a tail weapon from this boss. Like that. do be careful because eventually the other boss will spawn. Ouch. Yep, there he is. So basically what you want to do is have Solaire go after one and you go after the other. This guy will breathe fire, like that. Once he starts breathing fire, just sneak behind him and beat him up. So basically whichever one is focusing on Solaire, you go after the other one. And as you can see, Solaire already killed the other one. If you want to be real cheap, you can just hang back and let Solaire kill this guy. Perfectly viable. This club doesn't do any damage at all. Don't get greedy at the end. Always roll dodge and heal when you need to. Hey, got a helm. That's cool. Thank you, Solaire. Twin humanities and a sunlight medal. So, we made it to the first bell. It was kind of painful, but we made it. Yikes, that was just like, whoof. Missed the Drake Sword, died like 3 times, 4 times. But we made it. It's okay. Death is a natural part of life, as Yoda says. So, especially Dark Souls, you will die. Just accept it. I think the first time I played through this game, I died hundreds of times before I beat it. Ding ding. First bell. There's one more bell that you have to ring, and then a huge door opens. At this point, it's usually best to use a homeward bone, but real quick I'll show you. There's one dude over here. Learn gesture. Well, what is it? And he's got some pretty cool stuff. Homeward bone, blood bite ring, poison ring. Ooh, that'd be nice. Talisman, karmic justice. Yeah. He's got some cool stuff. Best thing to do with it though is to just go over here and equip this, use it, and say, all right, first bell completed. Goodbye.